Okay, do you see how much better it looks when she really commits to it, when she's serving us the energy, when she really hits the isolation? Not sexy, it's not confident, it's disconnected, it's serving tuna fish. Alright, hello darling. So in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. So if you're interested in that, make sure to give this video a great big thumbs up and stick around.
People say that it's just a face.
You guys will not believe how Hailey Bieber dances, but we'll get to that later. First we're gonna check out some of Selena Gomez's best dance breaks. Cake. Okay, so first off, what I'm seeing is some pretty basic movement, and I'm going to rate Selena's dancing out of 10, but we'll get to that later in the video. But first off, I just want to say that my videos are coming from the perspective that everybody, including myself, has room for improvement as a dancer, regardless of your talent, skill, or experience level. We've all got some room to improve, and that's not to be taken negatively. This isn't intended to hate on anybody or their dancing. So please don't send any hate or disparagement to any of the dancers mentioned in my videos. But
Now that I have captured your attention, listen to you say I'm ready for inspection. Can we take it nice and...
But Selena's dancing, I guess it's pretty simple, pretty basic from this first clip. I'm seeing some nice movement, especially in the lower body, working those Latina hips.
Slow, break it down and drop it. Feel your body right next to mine, all night long.
But she really needs to get some stronger, more engagement in the upper body, especially in those arms, really engage those arms, and then it'll feel more confident, feel more sexy. Let's get back into it.
Slow down the song. The music, don't stop until the morning. You know I'm ready, yeah. The music's got me going. Don't stop until the morning.
Yeah, I've got to say her movement is very, very soft. She's got a very kind of delicate, unengaged, lazy, I hate to use the word, kind of movement quality, and she could really stand to just engage, really be more confident in her movement, and that's really going to engage your arms and your body. If you're not confident in how you're moving, you're just going to give sloppy fish. So I'd say she needs more energy and more confidence, and she would be more engaged in her dancing. That being said, we've got to take some radical accountability if we want to become better dancers, just like becoming better at anything. And what I mean by that is whether you succeed or whether you fail is so entirely up to you, and it starts with really taking a look at yourself and deciding how bad do you want to be good at dancing or great at dancing or whatever it is that you want to be great at, and holding yourself accountable. Are you actually putting in the practice? Are you actually deserving of the reward of being great at something? Are you putting in the hours to be deserving of being great at something? Everybody deserves to be great at something that they really put the effort into, but are you putting in the effort? Are you putting in the hours? Are you holding yourself accountable to actually become great? Or are you just wanting to be great and wanting, complaining and moping around, not actually doing anything about it? I don't know. It's up to you. And that's really what the radical accountability comes down to.
Don't stop until the morning.
Okay, also, is she chewing on a piece of gum and like spitting it out of her mouth? It's not so much a dancing comment, but I'm like, what is going on? Okay, that's enough of that. Let's check out a clip of Hailey Bieber's dancing. You know, it's kind of giving the exact same thing. She seems to be a little bit more confident in her dancing, a little bit more confident in her movement quality, but she's not really delivering. It's still pretty soft. The musicality is good though, but I would like to see more energy, more hard hitting, more commitment, more use of the muscles, you know? Like, give me a sign that you really want. Yeah, I feel like people often confuse smooth and soft with sensual and sexy, but really confident. You can really have a smooth movement while actually engaging your arms, engaging the muscles, as opposed to limp. That looks not sexy. It's not confident. It's disconnected. It's serving tuna fish. It's just, we're not here for it. So I would say just more confidence in the movement quality. Albeit, I've heard that Hailey Bieber was a point ballerina, so that's what I was expecting to see, but we'll get more into that later in the video, so let's get back to Selena Gomez.
The music's got me going. No stopping till the morning. You know I'm ready for it.
Again, okay, she's got the musicality down, but it's just these movements from both ladies are way too soft. Let's get into it. Let's be more confident. Let's hit it with some hardness. You can tell, though, that they've both rehearsed their numbers. They've got the musicality down, and that is good. That is, like, number one when it comes to dancing. We really need to have the musicality down, or it's really not choreography. It's just movement, and it's a sloppy mess. She could have gave us so much more energy with that. I don't know what's going on in her personal life. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. If she was exhausted, if she was sick. There's a million things that could go into this behind the scenes. All I know is that the performance that I was seeing was tuna fish. And again, I'm going to rate Selena's dancing on a scale of 1 to 10. Or actually, let's rate her dancing on a scale of 5 stars. And I'll rate Hailey's dancing on a scale of 5 stars too. But we'll get into that later. Let's check out some more of Hailey's dancing. If you're ready, come and get it. Na 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 na. We need more energy, we need confidence, or we're not gonna want to get up and dance with you. We're gonna want to eat a tuna salad sandwich. Okay, well, this evens the playing ground. We've got Hailey dancing to a Britney Spears song, and now we've got Selena Gomez dancing to a Britney Spears song. What's next? Is Hailey Bieber going to tell us that she doesn't know who Britney Spears is, and she doesn't recognize this song either? Okay, so we've got like a general style that I'm seeing for Selena's dancing, but that style needs to be pounded home with some aggression. We need to see some sexy, fierce confidence in the movement quality. It's too soft. I want to see more of like what those backup dancers were giving. And I know that Selena's a recording artist, but she's also an actor. That's, I believe, what she would consider herself first. And as a triple threat, if you're going to be doing the dancing, really commit to it. That radical accountability. I don't know if Selena wants to be a good dancer or not, but if she doesn't, why is she doing it? Do you know? At least in this clip here, she looks like she's really enjoying herself. I feel like she's really in her head in some of the other performances, but here she's rocking it, enjoying herself on stage, and if she's not, she's faking it, and she's doing a good job. Let's check out another clip of Hailey Bieber. Okay. Okay, well, she looks like a ballerina, classical ballerina. She's got the look down, she's on point. I see nice presentation, the way that she's holding her hands is very ballet. I can see the training, and she's bourring on point shoes. We wouldn't be able to do that if we weren't putting in some training, so that's good. I'm seeing where the point ballerina thing came from. Honestly, I've heard a ton of criticism, and anytime I brought up that Hailey Bieber was a dancer in the past, people were like, yeah, but she wasn't good, and they were just like totally negative. This isn't bad. She's got some pretty solid ballet foundation. Would you normally see somebody that's not super privileged and rich doing a pas de deux on stage with that level of ballet technique? Probably not, unless you're in a smaller town, not really on a giant stage. But she does have great ballet technique, and working in this pas de deux, like a great job. You wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't have the training and the expertise behind it. So round of applause to her there. I'm seeing a great solid foundation, so that's good in the ballet aspect. Let's get back into Selena. I guess it's pretty fun, it's pretty basic, it's pretty simple. Again, she needs to be able to focus on 100 million other things when you are up on that stage and you've got your mic, your choreography, background dancers, you're traveling in a bus, you're exhausted, you're not sleeping. You've got to worry about the singing, the words, the staging. You've got to worry about different modifications that are going to be made 15 minutes before you go on stage for literally every city that you're at, so there is a lot. So I'm not saying that she should be doing like the most intense dancing, but just pointing it out there. Okay, I was like, wow, she's really serving it in this rehearsal, but I totally thought she was the girl that was up in the front. I thought that she was the girl that was like front left center, and I was like, wow, she's really killing it. But either way, she's dancing a stronger performance here in the rehearsal, which is good. A lot of the time people go way harder when they're in rehearsal. You got more energy, you're in a safer space. Okay, do you see how much better it looks when she really commits to it, when she's serving us the energy, when she really hits the isolation, like not just on the music, but like punches it, gives it some energy. It's so good. It's so much better here. Yes, Selena, you are killing it. Love, I'm just gonna point out how much she's killing it dancing to her bestie Taylor's song. Like, girl. Okay, but let's get back into another clip of Hailey. Okay, see, there we go. If Hailey wasn't a good ballerina, and we're not saying that she has to be the prima ballerina, the best of the Royal Ballet, or like dancing off in Moscow somewhere, but in order to be able to do a triple pirouette on point, honey, you gotta have some solid foundation, and anybody that's ever put on a pair of point shoes or attempted a pirouette on flat or point can attest to that. So I'd say good job. Great job there.
Boyfriend is a douchebag. You know he's got in the way he talks to use us.
This choreography's low-key got some swag. I kind of like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I really think it's time.
See, here's an example where being like soft and having that flow really works, but as long as you're really hitting the isolations where you need to, and I think that that works for Selena's style. So I think that this is a combination of being comfortable, confident in rehearsal, and really finding a style that suits you, that fits you, and I think that that's super important, not to be underestimated.
You quit defending.
See, she's got some moments where she's really feeling herself, she's feeling that confidence, and it makes sense based off of statements that Selena has made about herself in the past, so I get it. But Selena really, when she's got it, she's got it. And when she's got it, she flaunts it. And when she's not really feeling so confident, her self-esteem is not so high, unfortunately that really shows. And I feel like a lot of us out there can relate to that. But a little crumping moment, hello, that was great. A break in your back moment. As promised, I did say that I was going to give these ladies both a score out of 5 stars, but we'll get into that in just a minute. Let's just check out this last clip of Selena.
Even if you like it, ain't no way to stop it forever. You're my baby whenever you're ready. When you're ready, na 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 na. When you're ready, come and get it, na 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 na.
Okay, what did I tell you? How good is it when she is on? When she is on her game, when she's really hitting it, when she's hitting those isolations, when she's engaging her upper body. Like, compare this choreography to the first clip that we watched in this video. Like, Girl, that was giving 1-star tuna fish, and now we're giving like full 5 stars. Okay, so as promised, I did say that I was going to give a rating out of 5 stars to Hailey and to Selena. So, what does Selena get out of 5 stars? We'll get to that in a second. But first, let's talk about Hailey. So, I would say that overall, she's got the confidence. She was serving the facial performance. She really needed to get more in her body, more so in the Jazz Britney Spears number, but also a bit in the dance in the ballet as well. She could have been more controlled and really serving a little bit more. That's what would have taken that ballet technique up one more notch, just more control, more engagement, more focus on the alignment head to toe, making sure that neck is lifted, long back of the neck, keeping that rib cage closed and pointed down, the hips pointing up and lifted, that tailbone tucked but not squeezed. You know, all of the basics of our foundation, keeping that belly button to the spine. These are all super important things, but especially when you are on point shoes. And then we saw her do that pirouette, the triple on the point, and those were pretty good pirouettes. So I'm gonna say, drum roll please. No, I'm gonna give her 4 stars because I would say she's pretty consistent. She's got strong technique, even the ballet technique, and the versatility between the 2 clips is pretty good. Now, Selena, on the other hand, she was serving some upper body tuna fish in some of those numbers. She's lacking a bit of consistency, but when she really hits it, she really hits it hard. And I was way more impressed and entertained watching Selena when she really goes home and hits it hard compared to the moments that I saw of Hailey. And I could say that Selena really needs to work on her consistency more than anything if she wants to keep herself radically accountable as a dancer and wants to continue to grow. Consistency is going to be a big one. I feel like she's found her style. She's got the musicality. And you know what? I feel like I saw a huge improvement from those clips from the beginning to the end. So I'm going to say for Selena, I have to give her 4 stars as well. I hate to leave this on a tiebreaker, but I will leave it for you guys to decide. Who do you think is the 5-star dancer? What do you guys think? Do you think Selena is a 5-star dancer? Do you think that Hailey is a 5-star dancer? Let me know down in the comments below. Or how many stars would you give these ladies? What did you like about their dancing and where do you think that they could improve? If you like this video, make sure to give it a great big thumbs up. If you want me to react to Shakira and J-Lo and Janet Jackson, those are the next 3 highly recommended dance reactions here on my channel. So if you're interested in those, let me know down in the comments. If there's any other dancers you'd like me to react to, also let me know down in the comments. But I think that that is it for me from this video. If you missed my reaction to Beyonce, you can check it out over here. And as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, hold yourself radically accountable if you want to be great at anything, and stay sparkly. Bye.